Sitting here at McDonald's trying to upload a video because I don't have Wi-Fi in my house. You guys have already seen this video by now. It's packed. We're on the way back to the house now. Finally got that video uploaded. If you guys don't know the details on that, we are doing an AirDog giveaway. So at 1,000 subscribers, we are going to give away an AirDog 4G 165. Tried to upload from my house this morning, but I live in the middle of nowhere, so that doesn't really work. You can't even get Wi-Fi. So I had to go to the local McDonald's, use their Wi-Fi and upload. But we're heading back to the house now. We're gonna work on Mason's truck pretty much all day and see how much we get knocked out on it. So Mason is working on, we're building a battery box to go around this little plastic deal here he's got. Plastic battery box. Trying to make a mount. I think it's gonna have a piece like this on both sides. It's gonna be basically squared in. Then he has an Optima red top. Got an Optima red top. Looks like it's a 720 cold cranking amps, 910 cranking amps. It should be fine. I think it'll start it, but we may have to occasionally put like a battery charger on it at the track. So that'll be a nice addition for the truck. I'm going to cut, today I'm going to work on, I'm going to cut this cross member out right here. We're not gonna mess with making new shock mounts, but I'm just gonna cut this whole back half of this out. We don't really need it. And then we're gonna take the sway bar off and okay, we got this piece here cut out. I'd say it's probably 25 pounds maybe, roughly. I got it all cut out here. Got it all grinded down and everything. All the rivets are out of it. Actually, I gotta punch the rivets the rest of the way through, but that'll just take a second. Punch those through real quick. So we're probably going to mount the battery box back here somewhere. Probably put, I don't know, because we got to have a spot for the fuel cell too. So I guess we can work on that today too. But yeah, we got to get all that stuff mounted. So yeah, we'll just keep going and see what we accomplish. Okay, we got all this stuff cut off, got the sway bar off, stripped off the axle. We're getting down to almost a bare frame. You guys can see we got this cut, obviously. I think I already told you that. We got that cut, got the sway bar off. Yeah, now we just really got to clean all this up. We're going to put some track bar mounts on it, and then we got to start mounting our battery box, which Mason is almost finished with. Looks pretty legit. Probably have old Bailey do some welding on that, don't you think? Yeah, I think it's a good time for Bailey to show up, weld that up, trim the edges and everything, and looks like that fits in there pretty nice. Shouldn't move too much. And it's side post or top post, whatever he wants it to be. Okay, we have all this strip steel here all cleaned up and everything, and we're basically going to use this as the bottom fuel cell mount. And we don't really know if it's going to be strong enough or not, so we may have to just like cross support it right here, but we won't really know until it's all bolted together and welded, and we can try to simulate it having some fuel in it. So it's just going to mount just like that. We're going to weld it all in and then probably do some crossbars coming down to help just support it, because that is a 15-gallon cell, so it's pretty heavy when it's full. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and get these welded in place, and then we will see what we need to do. Okay guys, we got the strip steel all welded in here. And now I just have to, probably gonna make like a gusset to come, depending on if it needs, I don't know, it doesn't really feel like it's gonna be enough. So by the time you have 15 gallons of fuel on these two little, I mean, they are gonna be bolted together. So I'll probably start working on using that square tubing and making a little gusset to come down just to support it all and just make it stronger, and it'll help tie the frame together as well. Not that it really needs it. I mean, that little bar right there is all that it needs, but yeah. So I will I'll probably go ahead and start working on those gussets, just because, you know, the frame is that what we cut out does hold the frame together pretty well. So I'm scared these welds may possibly crack over time after launching and stuff and putting stress on the frame. So yeah, I'm probably going to go ahead and start working on those gussets. Get the fuel cell supporting. I made these little tubes here to kind of support this. Now that one's not really, I need to trim it a little more, but I'm gonna weld it from there to there and do that on all four sides and just kind of support the bedside a little bit better. So that's where we're at.
What are you doing up there?
Well, we had a couple lights go bad, so we went to Roll King, had to get some weld wire while we were there. Now we're getting them hung back up. These things last roughly about 6 months, but they're super cheap, so we just keep buying them. Just zip tie them up to the ceiling. Alright guys, we got the fuel cell mount completely done. I got it all welded and ground down to where it looks like it's one piece, other than the ones that were good enough to be just painted over. Not a fabricator. We got our holes drilled here. Got this all mounted up. It clears real nice, plenty of room. We'll have our suction line going through there. Mason is still working on the battery bracket. He's got a little spacer. We're gonna make it where you can unbolt it off the frame. Coming right along. We're also working on mounting the nitrous bottle. Corey, can you hold this camera for a second? We're also gonna mount the nitrous bottle, probably somewhere right in here. Or Mason's making brackets for it right now. Not really making brackets, just cutting steel. We're gonna weld it to the frame and then drill 2 holes in it. And it'll be right there, so.
Nice try.
That's that. Everything's coming along pretty well. This is all the stuff Corey got cut out of the door. All that. We needed to leave a lot of the stuff just so it has some structure to roll the window up and down and have a handle. So cut this chunk out here, left this here to kind of hold it and support it, these 3. That's really as much as we're willing to cut out of it. Probably lost 5 pounds on it, maybe 5 or 10 pounds at the most. So yeah, this looks better than having like an empty speaker right there and everything. So gonna go through, grind all this down, get a nice smooth edges so no one cuts himself on it. And Corey's about to start cutting on that side. Got to do the same exact thing over there. Here's Mason's battery box deal he's making. See how that's gonna go roughly. Got a little spacer block there to kind of hold it up. He's gonna put a bolt through it, and then be able to unbolt and bolt this on the frame rail. And take the Optima red top in and out of it. Okay guys, we got the nitrous bottle mounted. It's all complete. We got some good hardware in that, grade 10 hardware. Still trying to figure something out on the battery box. Really don't know about that at this point. We got the fuel cell completely mounted. You guys have already seen that. And we're trying to figure out where we're gonna put the trans cooler. Don't really know if we're gonna put it back here, if we're gonna put it under the side of the truck. You know, we could even put the trans cooler up front where it would get all the air. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Put it right here.
Yeah.
Passenger seat.
Passenger seat. It wouldn't be bad to have it up here where it would pick up all the air, but I don't know if we'll be able to clear it everything. I started messing with where we're gonna put it, but so can you explain to us one advantage of doing this?
Changing the window regulators is a lot easier. That's the best way to change them.
It did drop quite a bit. I can tell it's lighter. It's not a dramatic difference, but
maybe 5 pounds.
maybe. I'd say 7. 7 sounds better. We got it all right here, all the stuff we cut out. But we did the back, so we had to do something to the fronts just to make it symmetrical. So, I don't know. Now we're gonna cut the hole for the transmission. Just got to get the cutoff wheel changed, and we're gonna cut that, aren't we? Come on.
I think it's a good idea. Really.
I think it is too. It'd be so easy to get to those bow housing bolts, and we'll just cut the part out of that cab, off Skylar's old truck, Skylar's old cab, and just cut it bigger, and you can just bolt it over it. And that way, if
you can just cut a square out right here. If you just cut like a square right there.
Yeah, and if you had to work, on the back of the cylinder head, it'd be so easy to reach it.
Just keep cutting more away.
Just keep cutting more.
It'd be like an old full-size van.
Yeah, it'd be like a van. You just take it all out and it's all right there. But some people disagree with us on that. Still got to be able to daily drive it. Got the. I really like the placement of this nitrous bottle. It's nice and solid. Oh yeah. Moving along. Go ahead and hold the pump up there, and I'll show you guys how we're going to mount it. The bracket will be flipped, but we're just going to use regular ear dog brackets to mount this thing rather than welding a bunch of stuff on the frame. I mean, it'll fit perfectly right there. We'll have our feed line right here going to that. It'll be easy to change the filters and everything, and yeah, it'll work good. So that's where we're going to put that. Just got to get some new brackets here, and we will be good to go on that. So, another thing pretty much marked off the list. Alright guys, it is pretty late now, and this is going to wrap up the end of the video. Everyone's heading home. We're going to start back tomorrow on probably stripping down a transmission and getting it ready to be assembled, but that's going to do it for tonight. Appreciate each and every one of you guys tuning in. Be sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. You need to subscribe, because if you're subscribed, that gets us one step closer to doing the ear dog giveaway. Once we reach 1,000, we will give that away. Anyways, appreciate it guys. See you on the next one.